Who we got up next, Sandra?
Thank you, sir.
We have a stranger, Hunter Paschall. Nobody, you guys
Nobody's
recognize
ever
him?
seen him.
All right, hey, my name's Hunter Paschall. My phone number should be on there. It's called Sweetwater Deal of the Month. Phone number, write this down. You're going to want to remember it. 407-772-2274. 407-772-2274. This is a deal that, is that one of them good pens you got? Not working? Yeah, I know. The pens are always right.
7 minutes. Come on, let's
7 minutes. Here we go. Sweetwater Deal of the Month. If you pull this down, we're going to show you. We're going to show you the deal right out of the gate. This is a property here, and we had to print these out because I didn't get the PowerPoint here quick enough. But it's to give you a good idea. The balance owed on this property was 3.251, as you can see up there. 3.2. Let's say, and the first closing amount means what we paid for it. That's what the first closing amount means. This is what we paid for the property. This is 11,500 square foot house on a 3.5 acre lot in a gated community, and it's a gated house. So it's really nice. We bought it for $560,000. Second closing means what we sold it for. These are net numbers too, by the way. So I want you to write these numbers down if you would. If you would, the 560 net and the 702 net, that means that's what we paid for it, net 560, 702 is net what we received back. So net means, you know, without all the closing costs, repairs, and all that. So next picture. Here's what I'm going to show you. This is some of the house. Go ahead to the next one. Just go ahead and stand up, John, and start rolling these because I got 7 minutes. This is what the house looked like. I know it's not really good. It's overgrown and ugly. Keep going. That might be a ceiling leak. Right? That's in a dining room area. Here's the kitchen. If you can think of this, now this is in a nice, beautiful area. Actually, the Homeowners Association was kind of excited about me selling it so cheap because it brought their home values down. Here's the kitchen. Now, 11,500 square feet, not 1,100. 11,500 square foot home. Need a little bit of repairs. Here's the backyard. Had an extra spare tire there by the pool. I gave that to my handyman. Here's a dolphin. You can see how green and ugly the pool is. I moved that dolphin to my house. He's looking over my pool now. So I like that dolphin so much. So let's go ahead. Now I'm going to show you the actual deal. Here's the A to B contract. This is where I purchased it. I purchased the property from the lender, or lenders. There was two, for $600,000. Here's the contract that I use to purchase the property from. In my contract, it stated to the lender that I'm buying this property to flip it and make a large profit. Is that okay? They say yes. So $600,000, I just wanted to show you the contract, part of it. I couldn't show it all because we had to explode it. Here's the payoff letter, which is Fay Servicing. Amount owed to Fay was $2.856 million. $2,856,000, excuse me. And the net to them was $512,000. That's on the first mortgage. Think that's a pretty good deal? And that was done, actually you can see the date, March 30th, 2012, so that's recent as well, not real far away. Go ahead, John. Thank you, John. And owed on the second mortgage was $395,000. We shorted it to $40,000. Getting better yet? The next project. This is my purchase and sale where I sold the property for $775,000. Do you think that buyer got a really good deal? 11,500 square foot in a gated community, gated area. The house right now, as it's set, was probably worth about $1.2 million, $1.3 million. Go ahead. You saw where I got on there, I got a $25,000 non-refundable cash deposit. And also, in the new contracts, the FAR bar contracts, I know they state, this is just for learning purposes, I know they state the buyer will pay cash or may obtain a loan to purchase the property. I always cross out that may obtain that loan. This is a cash deal. That's just for training for anybody, so they can't say, hey, it says I could get a loan if I wanted to. B2C contract means where we sold it. Now, this is the actual deal, the house. It looks pretty nice there. That's an actually older photo in 2006. But there's the profit on it, $142,000. Those numbers you remember, there was a profit of $142,000 on this deal. Start to finish. When the homeowner stopped renting the property for $3,000 or $4,000 a month, because I told him I would not work on this deal while you have it occupied, or if you have it occupied, I want to collect the rents so I can buy down your deficiencies. He would not do that, and I said, okay, when you're ready, let me know. I actually had, if you see the picture in 2006, 2007, I knew about this short sale a long time ago, 2007, and 8 months ago, he said, okay, I'm done. The HOAs actually evicted the tenant because of the terrible, way they were keeping the property and making the community look. So the HOAs evicted the tenant because the HOAs weren't being paid. We had to settle $30,000 with the HOAs just to buy them out, get them paid off. That's what was owed. We paid all their information. So what do you have in the last one there? Here's a little hidden money. And I was going to show this after questions. There may or may not be questions. I'm going to go ahead and show you this. The bank was so upset when we did a BPO, or the value, for the 10th time, that the property had all that crap, all that trash in it. The mitigator called us and was complaining about all the stuff in the property and said, why didn't you clean it up before you did the BPO? And I said, why would I, the listing agent, or my company, the listing agent, clean up your property or the seller's property before value? We leave them dirty as they can be because we want, I didn't tell them that, but I'm not going to clean them up. So they said, well, go out and find somebody to clean up the property. So we gave them 3 bids. They took the lowest one. Actually, they sent their people out there, and we met them out there, and all the bids I know were between $5,000 and $10,000 just to clean it up. Just a detrash is what we call it. So I hired a guy, AIS, to go out or send me a bid. He did for $2,500. They said, you go clean it up, pay for it, and we'll send you a check. And I said, really? Okay. I got my bid. When I got the bid and I got the approval from the bank saying that they would pay the $2,500, I went and got the work done for $500, and they paid me $2,500. So that's another profit center in short sales. So the bank to go clean it up. So that was the so the 142 that you saw earlier, you got to add another $2,000 to it. And also I got commissions on the sale from my real estate company that I own, which I use my real estate agents. So that was another $7,000 or $8,000, so we charge 1%. That's it.
How did you find the deal, Hunter?
Found the deal through signs, yellow, ugly signs, and we mark it with yellow letters. But this particular deal came from a yellow, ugly sign. We buy $1 million homes. And this is a deal that's my personal deal because I partner with people, as you know. And if you want to looking for somebody that can handle stuff like this, you need to contact me for sure. So signs.
Anybody have any questions?
Question?
Scared to death. Taxes were about 10 grand. 10 to 15, not really positive about taxes. The bank paid all the taxes, as when somebody doesn't pay their mortgage payment, the bank usually pays the taxes. Not all the time, but on something like this, the bank didn't want to lose the money to the taxes. Okay?
Thank you very much, Hunter.
Good job.